Hello and namaste, friends. Sound check time. Sound check, sound check. Is my microphone? Oh, here we go. Subtitles on. Okay. Sound check is good. And welcome, everyone, to the almost daily variety gaming live stream show. I am your humble, if eccentric host, the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo. Oops, let's type a thing. Wish this was a way to automate. I wish there was a way to automate all this. I guess I could make this a timer, but that just seems kind of ridiculous. Especially since timers get a little crazy. Anyways, welcome to the show. Welcome to the pregame chat lounge session. Today, on this segment, we are taking a look at one of the very first things I downloaded when I got the Xbox that I've yet to get around to play. The Matrix Awakens, an Unreal Engine 5 experience. It's a technical demo, so I don't know how long of an experience this might be, but presumably it's not terribly long, but arguably it might be mind-blowingly awesome. But I figured, since I'm like at my threshold of games I can fit on my hard drives now, I should play this through because it's bound to be relatively short, so we can have done it, looked at it, enjoyed it, shared it with the world as a stream, and then move on and uninstall it, so that we would have room to install more things because new games are coming out every week. So yeah, The Matrix. Let's talk about The Matrix. It's a fascinating postmodern sci-fi blockbuster movie. And while there are some things I have like criticisms about in the trilogies, I have to admit that I overall am a fan of the franchise. The reboot, the recent sequel / reboot was interesting. It wasn't as amazing as some of the hype made it out to potentially be, in my humble opinion, but it wasn't horrible either. It was pretty good. Now, I have one meta comment, like an outside of the box comment about The Matrix. Since the original came out, people have been fascinated by it, specifically as some kind of analogy for our world. And while to a certain extent I can understand and maybe even like go along with some of that, there's a really critical thing that I think is worth talking about that I often point out in spiritual content. In social media spiritual circles, there's a lot of talk. And also, interestingly, in spiritual circles and in conspiracy content enthusiast circles, there's a Venn diagram overlap of people talking about escaping the Matrix or tearing down the Matrix or whatever, vilifying the Matrix. Now, here's a problem. Now, if we only understand the definition of the term The Matrix as it is defined in the sci-fi movie, then two things are really important to realize and acknowledge and think about. Then yes, all the talk about escaping the Matrix makes sense. And also, we are choosing to take on a postmodern sci-fi definition of something that has an ancient mystical origin and root meaning. In other words, the root origin word that is the Matrix has a definition that is centuries older than the movie, than computer technology, than the ideas of a simulation, benign or malicious. And this isn't some trivial, fun bar, trivia fun fact that should just be looked at with curiosity and ignored. The root meaning of the term matrix is literally the divine cosmic womb. Now, I get the power of the analogy of the movie Matrix when it comes to symbolically representing the mental cages known as political, socioeconomic, ideological constructs. But if we were to permanently confuse man-made ideology with the organic living matrix that is the uterus, the cosmic uterus, which is literally gestating all of life, then we're targeting the wrong thing if we do that. We're leading ourselves and each other astray from the spiritual path if we do that. Just my humble take, weird and maybe totally irrelevant to the following video gaming experience. So just to kind of wrap things up, yes, political, socio-economic, cultural, ideological constructs, ideas, when they become modeled, rigid dogma, effectively act as mental cages, right? They limit our ability to understand what we're perceiving. They impose presupposed conclusions, which are then projected out into the world. And they basically shutter our ability to comprehend, right? That's the danger in man-made ideological constructs, especially the more corrupt they become, the more rigid and dogmatic they become. That's the problem with organized religion. That's the problem with the postmodern politicization of everything, right? We're arguing about mental constructs instead of identifying real problems and their actual root causes. Conversely, if everyone, regardless of political background or religious background or spiritual background, if everyone genuinely understood through like a deep personal phenomenological communion with the real matrix, we wouldn't be encouraging each other to tear the matrix down, to escape the matrix, to blow it up, to ruin it. We would be focusing our attention on healing ourselves and each other from the trauma caused by ideological mental constructs. And we would be focusing our efforts on reconnecting with and communing with the real, OG, organic, original matrix, the mother womb, the living cosmic uterus that's gestating all of life. By no means am I saying that there's something wrong with the movie The Matrix. It's a brilliant piece of sci-fi, right? I'm just saying that like we shouldn't take those memes of Keanu Reeves saying it was a documentary too seriously. It's a sci-fi analogy about the mental dogma cages that we create in our minds. It's not a literal expose of what's actually going on. It's ridiculous. I mean, the theory that reality is a simulation denies the organic truth that reality is alive, right? If you insist on believing that you're just trapped in a simulation, then how do you prove you're alive? The problematic issue with any of these simulation theories is that they neglect all of the phenomenological evidence that clearly points to a living cosmos, of which we are a cell, a cellular member, right? Can you imagine if the cells in one of your organs got into a war about whether or not the rest of your body existed and whether or not the rest of your body was alive? That's what we need to be vigilant about. Ideological constructs that blinder us to the living reality of this divine, fractal, holographic consciousness that literally dreams reality into existence. If we blindly choose to redefine the term Matrix, then we're attacking the wrong thing, yo. Okay, that's what I gotta say about that. Let's bookmark the end. Pre-game chat lounge. Here. Okay. I hope I don't sound preachy, right? Like, one of the things I say on my podcast all the time is I don't pretend to know absolutely everything or to know some absolute truth. The only thing I'm certain of is that the only absolute truth is that there is no absolute truth, because the very fabric of reality is quantum mechanically relativistic. That may sound crazy to some people, but it actually makes a lot of sense if you bother to investigate the fundamentals of physics and quantum mechanics and, cosmology. But I digress, friends. Did we bookmark this? I think we did. Let's enter this Unreal 5 cutting-edge gaming experience. It might be a little jarring after playing an Xbox 360 game. Who knows how big of a gap there is between the two. Let's find out. Here we go. Oh, my mustache is being extra. Okay. I need a screen grab. I don't know if that worked out. I want one of like the full title. Oh, there isn't one. Here we go. Wow, this looks very
like many of
intensely
you,
like the
I
original
work
scene.
with computers. I like the freedom I feel outside the limitations of the real world. But computers are also mirrors, reflecting back who and what we are and the choices we make, the worlds we build. They also confront us with questions about why we want to choose this over that, why we want to make X instead of Y. Where do ideas of who we are and what we want even come from?
That's a good
Take the
question.
red pill, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
This isn't real.
What is real? How do you define real?
Serious
For
questions.
instance, I'm not even sure why I'm here. I remember waking up and thinking that I'm supposed to come here. That it was important for me to ask people, how do we know what is real?
Wow.
Hi, I'm Keanu Reeves. Over 20 years ago, I first played the character Thomas Anderson in the Matrix trilogy. Those films pioneered digital cinema with shots like bullet time. Back then, we talked a lot about where the digital age might take cinema and narrative. In an industry where actors have tried to remain perpetually young, we wondered about digital faces that could become immortal.
Hi, I'm Carrie Ann Moss, and I played Trinity in the Matrix films. 20 years ago, we asked
I'm fairly
ourselves
certain these
how
are
long
all
it would be
models, right? Like,
before faces and
they
bodies
might
could
be tricking
changed
us
as
with a few
easily as we
crossover
change
shots of
clothes.
real actors, but
We wondered
These
what
models
would
look great.
identity mean in a completely digital world.
And what would reality mean when a world we can build feels as real as our own?
Whoa, what just happened?
Yeah, this is what they wanted. They said they were fine with your theoretical mumbo jumbo, but they needed some sexy action.
that's a very human thing.
The marketing people.
Marketing? I thought we were supposed to have total creative control.
Welcome to the Matrix.
Is this just like a video demo? I don't know. But it looks brilliant, and if game footage can look like this.
Like riding a bike, they say.
I sometimes miss this version of us.
Me too.
The hell are you doing back there?
Sorry, I was told this is a sim preparing me to fight the system.
Right on. You know about this?
Yeah. It's all supposed to be a little unreal.
Word of advice. Agents are bad. But whatever you do, stay the hell away from marketing. See you soon.
I mean,
So, what now?
Haven't you ever watched a movie before? Shoot the tires.
okay, do I have to shoot
Say
here?
no more.
I was hoping I'd get to shoot that.
Keep them off us. You drive. I'll shoot.
Oh, here we go.
Dodge this. Trinity? They're on the car.
Who's the roof?
My pleasure. Sorry, boys. Of course they have a helicopter. We need cover. Hang on.
Glad I don't have to be doing any driving right now, because I suck at driving.
Still on us.
Up ahead.
They're supposed to be safer. These guys just don't give up. Watch out. Hang on.
Whoa! This looks gorgeous. Like the cutscenes and
big
the
gun.
Thought you'd never
in-game
ask.
game footage looks great,
You
and you
boys are
can't
gonna
tell a
get
difference.
a kick out of this.
Oh boy, here we go.
Come and get it. Too many of them.
Oh, brutal.
You again. Hold steady.
Whoa.
What are you doing?
Time to blow this box down.
Don't know what I was supposed to do there. My right trigger was supposed to do something, but I was like, what? Whoa! Yes, please, every game publisher, do what these guys are doing. That was gorgeous. Really short. I thought it might be a little longer, but that was gorgeous. That was intense. And truly like the obvious advances in like graphics and the smooth interplay between pre-cuts scenes and live action gameplay. Oh shit, there's more. Toggle mass AI visualization. World partition and automatic open world streaming. Lumen, dynamic global illumination reflections. Whoa, that looks so gorgeous. Like, yes, please. Can we make more video games this way? I don't even know what that means. Chaos. Physics and destruction system. Higher displayed resolution. Oh, wow. That is brilliant. I don't know what they're doing there, but it looks better. Meta sounds. I don't really know what this nanite visualization is all about. Whatever that smoothing thing technique that they're doing is awesome. Oh, there's more. I thought it was over. Haha! Now, there is a little bit of weird distortion going on right around the edges of the character, especially with the weird hairdo stuff. But that's minor. Oh, menu, fly, B, sprint, dismiss controls. E, what's E? That's the map. Menu, Megacity, Explorer, running. Main menu. Camera, take a photo, altitude, okay, cool. Simulation. The controls. And then there's this stuff going on in the map. Okay. I don't know what that means. Menu. Left trigger, right trigger. Okay, so we don't get, oh wow, this environment is gorgeous. We don't get a body. It'd be great if there was like this right here, we need a monitor safe space. Let's go up. How far up can we look? Can we go? This is gorgeous, though. Yeah, we need one of those safe space controls, developers, so that the instructions, it looks great on the stream, but on my monitor, they're cut off. Is there something? No. Shaboom. Let's see if we can go into this burger joint. No, I guess not. Nothing to do at the bank. I don't know if this is just like a big walk around. Like, what happens? Can I get run over by a car? Can I go into banks? No. Huh. In terms of just like overall beauty of it, this is stunning, right? Like, I wish Red Dead Redemption 1 looked this beautiful. It is gorgeous, but it, like, it isn't this gorgeous. I don't know what else there is to do. I can't seem to go into, there's no interacting with things yet. I don't know what, oh, that is this, what, the wedgie button. Is there other things I can? Huh. Okay, there's a thing I'm really close to, but I can't, like, pin it or... Let's go see if we can find what that is, whatever that is. Like, are these characters gonna get out of my way? Get out of my way! Yeah, you are. Where am I going? Hello, thanks for looking at me. Sorry. Where? I want to see what... No, not going the right way. Which way do I need to go? Oh, I'm still a block over. I think. Looks like. Let's go see what this little orange circle is a block away. Or is this just a giant map to walk around in and do nothing? I don't know. Will we find agents? Will we... I should fly next time. This is... Even though I'm jogging, this is slow. A game like this, with a character creation screen where I get to pick what my Matrix character looks like, would be freaking brilliant. And I would play... Let's find out what this is. Hello. Is it this building? Oh, let's see there. Apparently almost there. Is it this? No. I just keep bumping into walls when I walk up the doors. So this is gorgeous. But one thing I've always wanted in video games, which I know would take ridiculous amounts of processing power that we just haven't had. But like in an environment like this, I want to be able to walk into every space. In any games like this, I've always been like, so there's like 1 million buildings. Why can't I walk into this building and explore and, do stuff? And some games sort of let you. Some games kind of give you stuff. Will give you some buildings that you can pop into. Okay, I'm at this corner. So what's the orange dot about? Not this thing. Is it this one? I don't see a door here. Apparently just not there yet still. It would be really useful if we could zoom in on the minimap to get a better idea of like scale and remaining distance. Because it looks like I'm on the dot and I'm not on the dot yet. Still not. Is there a car I'm supposed to find? What do these dots mean? It's almost there. Oh, you see a weird glowing thing. Let's go find out what that is. It's probably the dot, right? Yeah, I'm there. Okay. This is the thing. The architecture in the city was inspired by selected styles of Chicago, San Francisco, and New York City. Okay, so that's what the dots are. Interesting. There seems to be different kinds of dots. Orange ones and yellow ones. Let's go find another one or two. See what happens. Okay, we're almost at a new dot. Like, if I land on this roof, can I just walk here? Nope, I landed on the floor. Interesting. Not on the roof. Alright. Almost at one of these things, though. Where is it? I seem to be walking away from it. Okay. The music is awesome, but also if there's absolutely nothing to actually do in this game, it's sort of anticlimactic. Oh my god, the sunlight and the reflections and shit, though, are gorgeous. What's up, buddy? Hey, where is this thing? Oh, I seem to be walking away from it still. Is it right here somewhere? It's a building. Is it in the building? Like almost on top of it. Whatever it is. It's not this though. There's no entering of things. Oh, here we go. Very similar location, but also completely different. The demo also showcases an experimental night lighting mode using only emissive lighting via lumen, global illumination, and reflections. This is gorgeous. This is the best nighttime like view I've seen in a thing in forever. Okay, so the map, have I only hit yellow ones? No, that last one was orange. Doesn't tell you what all of these are, but it seems like they're all going to be interesting little factoids about the game. Let's maybe find one more. Let's go clear across town somewhere. Oh, let's go the other way. That moon is not as gorgeous as it could be. But yeah, this is really impressive. I cannot wait until a full game that is this thing, that is this game and this world, comes out. It would be pretty cool. Let's go over here. We're almost at one. Yeah. Somewhere over here. I wonder if we can see the... A little bit more this way. No, it looks like it's right there. Yeah, there it is. You can adjust traffic density in the settings menu. Not being cheesy. Well, good times. It could have been a little bit more of what it is. In other words, they could have given us a little bit fuller of a gaming experience. But in terms of just like showing us the potential of Unreal Engine 5 and the technology of that platform, this is brilliant. Look how gorgeous everything is. I mean, the only thing I can complain about really is the moon. Look at the moon. It just looks like a white dot. That's cheesy. They could have really done a gorgeous moon in a setting like this, in an environment like this. Well, what are you gonna do? Okay, I don't know what else. I'm not gonna run around the entire city and hit every single thing. So this has been fun and interesting, friends. I had been hoping that it was more of a playable demo with a little bit more of like a story, but it apparently is not. But that was gorgeous, and some of the more beautiful stuff was at the beginning. It was cutscenes, but they clearly were like flexing about how realistic they can make characters look for cutscenes. And then the non-cuts, the in-game characters are pretty close to that. It's like kind of hard to tell the difference. It was really impressive. I do want to know if at any point one of those shots of Keanu Reeves was the real Keanu Reeves, or if it was all a digital puppet. Either way, it was impressive and fun. Glad we got to check it out, and totally gonna delete it now and get it off my hard drive. I'm glad we finally played through it to see what it was. And on that note, I thank you, dear friends and fandom. Start, chase, explore city settings. Pretty neat. What's this? Oh, explore city, and then the settings. We've explored the city, and we played the car chase. I'm sure we could probably play it better, but it was gorgeous to sit through. Thanks for joining me and checking out this playthrough of The Matrix Awakens, an Unreal 5 engine experience demo. An Unreal Engine 5 experience demo. It was gorgeous. It was fun. Let's all hope, fingers crossed, that this is a preview of an upcoming really mind-trippy Keanu Reeves, Matrix revisited video game. Pretty cool. I know that there are other Matrix video games, and I don't know if any of them are on the Xbox or not, but I'm going to check that out. Gonna take a break, and I'll be back a little bit later with another look at more games that I have yet to play. And then hopefully, if I don't burn myself up too hard on that, or between now and then, I want to jump into some of our Battle Royale Team Deathmatch games on the iPad a little bit later, because I have not been playing those for over a week. I have been logging in to check on the guilds and stuff and approve new members and things. So it's not like I've been ignoring my clans there. I just haven't gone in to actually play. Okay, friends, thank you so much. I'll be seeing you again in just a bit. Peace out, and remember to be good humans to each other. Whether or not we are in a matrix, it's what you do that counts, my dear friends. It's what you do and how you do it. Be sure to check out solo.to/Mr. Zeppo to see all the other crazy things I'm working on online and to support this struggling content creating artist. And yeah, I'll see you around.